The storm came suddenly, swallowing the last light of day in a wall of black clouds. Sarah gripped the steering wheel tighter as the rain hammered the windshield, wipers barely keeping up. The narrow forest road twisted endlessly, trees pressing in like skeletal hands. Beside her, Jason cursed under his breath. We should have turned back hours ago. From the back seat, Mia leaned forward. Look, there's a light! Through the downpour, Sarah saw it too, a faint glow deeper in the woods, beyond a break in the trees. She slowed, turning onto a muddy path, the car bumping and sliding, until headlights revealed a weathered cabin, its windows lit by a single, flickering lantern. They exchanged uneasy glances. Abandoned, maybe, but with the storm raging, they had no choice. Inside, the cabin smelled of damp wood and dust. Cobwebs hung in the corners, but on the table in the center sat a lantern, flames swaying gently. Too fresh to have been burning long. Someone's here, Jason whispered. Or was here, Mia said, her voice low. They called out, but no one answered. The place was empty, or seemed empty. They tried to laugh it off, telling themselves it was just luck to find shelter. Still, unease clung to the air. As night deepened, the storm raged harder, shaking the shutters. They huddled around the lantern, trying to ignore the groans of the old wood. Then came the first sound. A knock. 3 sharp raps on the door. The friends froze. Jason stood slowly, heart pounding, and pulled the door open. No one, just rain and shadows. Probably the wind, he muttered, though his voice shook. They tried to settle again. Minutes passed, then another knock, louder, this time from the back door. Sarah's skin crawled. They searched the cabin, but again, nothing, only the storm. But when they returned to the table, the lantern flame was out, and in its place lay something that hadn't been there before. A small, wet handprint, child-sized. Mia gasped, backing away. Jason cursed, grabbing the lantern and relighting it with trembling hands. That's when they heard it. Footsteps, soft, bare feet slapping against wood, coming from upstairs. But there is no upstairs, Sarah whispered. She had seen the cabin outside, just 1 floor. The footsteps grew louder, circling above them. They pressed together, fear choking their throats. Then silence, until a whisper brushed Sarah's ear. You shouldn't be here. She spun. No one. Jason and Mia stared at her, pale and shaking. The lantern flickered violently, shadows stretching across the walls. In those shifting shapes, faces formed, grinning, hollow-eyed, watching. Suddenly, every window slammed shut at once. The door creaked, hinges straining, then slammed too. They were trapped. Jason rushed the door, pulling, slamming his shoulder against it. Nothing. Mia screamed as the lantern went out again, plunging them into darkness. The footsteps returned, this time all around them, circling, closing in. And then laughter, high-pitched, childlike, dozens of voices overlapping, filling the cabin. Sarah fumbled for her phone, its screen casting weak light. In that glow, she saw them. Small figures in the corners, pale, dripping with water, eyes like black pits. One by one, they stepped forward, grins splitting their faces too wide, teeth jagged and sharp. The phone slipped from her hand as cold fingers brushed her arm. Her last thought before the light blinked out was that the storm outside had gone silent, which meant whatever surrounded them now had nothing to do with the rain.